Greetings and welcome aboard to the Heavy Metal Truckers. We are your hosts. I am Pincushion, that is Doppler, and that is Frosty. And in this video, we are checking out the latest single from November's Doom. It is called Mercy. And so far, I have been extremely anticipating of this album and their tracks. So let's take a look into that. I don't know. I can't English right now. English is a hard language, okay?
The cruelty of time. Crumbling stone, destroying minds. Every chill in the air turns dreams to whispers and hope to lies. The time is now. I leave with nothing but my fear. Don't let me go. I need you to stay. I don't want to be alone. Please hold me until I'm gone. The banishing of old inspire something beautiful. Handfuls of sand to declare can't cross the river Styx without eyes. The time is now. I leave with nothing but my fear. Don't let me go. I need you to stay. I don't want to be alone. Please hold me until I'm gone. Mercy. Not for me. I want that for you, my love. I'm so sorry.
So, as many people have mentioned in comments before, that we're a lot like stone figures watching stuff that we're not. We don't seem very impressed by material, and we don't intentionally try and be like that. We're just literally watching, seeing what occurs, or listening to what occurs. But occasionally, you get those pieces that just engulf you, and you can't help but to crack a smile or just.
I noticed I was watching you at times through that.
Like that got to me the way Kokeshi did. But anyways, I'll go into my thing later. You guys do your thing.
You know, it's funny you said that, because it did the same thing for me. Like, I loved every minute of that. It was long, but it didn't feel long.
It felt
short. A lot shorter than it was. And you know, one of the things it did is it the song really took me back, like reminisce, you know, back to when I was younger, just, you know, sitting there listening to music on the radio before I would go to bed or whatever. Like it kind of took me back to that.
Mm-hmm.
And his voice sounded fantastic. It was perfect for the song. It wasn't super heavy, but it absolutely did not need to be. The guitar
heavy
solo
where it needed to be.
Perfect. Right. The guitar solo was perfect for this song. Like, it fit beautifully. And it may have just been my headset with the connection, whatever, but there was one point where it felt like there's kind of a weird transition. I don't know if it actually was, or like I said, if it was my phone or my headset mixed with the internet and whatever. It was, I guess, like after the first chorus, if you can call it that, where it went from being heavy and then it changed back to that slower. The transition was a little wonky, at least for my thing. I'd have to go back and listen to it again to see if it actually was or if it was just my headset. But no, other than that, that was, like I said, it took me back and, you know, gave me that real nostalgic feeling. And it was, you know, I've always been a fan of these slower style songs, and I said this when we did our doom metal videos and all that. Like, I don't know why I never really got into it sooner than I did, because it's one of the things that's like up my alley, you know. And this song was a perfect example of that. You know, like the whole thing was well crafted. It just, like I said, it felt way shorter than what it was, which that tells you it's good. You kind of lose yourself in the song a little bit. Yeah, no, I loved it. It's up there with one of the better songs we've heard in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on this channel, this is the first one where I'd like close my eyes and I was just enjoying every bit of the lyrics, every bit of the instrumentals. That guitar solo came in and it was just ethereal and very well written, and you wanted more and more and more. And it was so beautifully done. I mean, compared to like some of the heavier stuff that we've been reviewing, this is like a breath of fresh air. This is like it kind of gives off a little bit of like jam session vibes, but at the same time not. It's just this is one of those one of those songs that I could hear live and everyone just dead silent in the crowd, not even singing along, just enjoying the music, swaying back and forth. Just, it was so well done. I mean, I almost felt tears come to my eyes just listening to it. It was so beautiful. Like you said, definitely getting that nostalgic vibe. Way back in the day. Just so very well done. I remember literally the other day I was talking to my co-driver about, like, you ever listen to a song and then there's like part in that song that you wish was just so much longer. You had more of that part, but they only have like a small bit of it. I mean, that's what this entire song feels like. You just want more of it, and it even though it was a decent length song, it's just, you want so much more from it. And oh man, it was very, very well done. I cannot wait to see what else comes from this.
Yeah, the album comes out in a little over a month.
Oh yeah.
About a month and a half almost.
I'm tempting to pre-order. Hold up. Don't know if I really have enough for that right now, to be honest. Anyways, fuck, man, where to begin? I have thoroughly enjoyed Doom for a long time now. And this is part of the reason that I do. Because out of everything that's out there, any kind of thing you can listen to or just enjoy, Doom, it doesn't just grab you, it grows. The best artists are able to go reach into you, into your soul, and not just pull it, but become one with it. And you've been the weirdest way it could be explained, which I know it's going to sound like I'm tripping, but it's the best way I can describe it. It's like you literally become one with the track, and it's like it's engulfing you. And damn, like the tears wanted to be there, but I was too busy just being embraced by what was going on. Like the vocals were just so beautifully done, went so goddamn well with everything. The solo just was wrapping it all into giving it that extra little push that you didn't know you wanted. And there were more aggressive vocals that were there that didn't feel pushed, or it didn't feel forced. It just naturally flowed in. And then, like, typically I'm not the kind of person that cares for like much clean guitar. I like it aggressive, but this something like this that had the atmosphere, had the extremely dark beauty behind it. I don't always want it extremely distorted or heavily distorted. I want the piece to be able to flow the way it wants to speak to me, and this piece was amazing. Like, yes, this is speaking of loneliness, and I don't have that, but in its own way, it was just so goddamn darkly beautiful. And it pulled you and just made you understand it to the fullest extent. And this is not something that you can just listen to on a car ride necessarily. You have to embrace it and be on a journey with it. So in short, it was actually pretty good. I kind of enjoyed it. I think it was well done. Round of applause to everyone. I'm getting this fucking album.
Oh yeah.
I gotta show that to my wife. Damn.
Yeah.
Like I said, like it took I was, not that I'm trying to be stoned, but I don't want to miss something or be so engulfed with emotion and my, like, the response that I don't want to miss anything. But it's like, I found it difficult to focus because I was getting entranced by it.
Mm-hmm.
It literally was the same experience I had with Kokeshi. Fuck, man.
That's why I closed my eyes in order to be able to really.
I was so close to doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's like, not that I'm trying to keep a poker face, but it's like, I don't do that with anything else.
Well, I mean, like, there are times where you just cannot keep a poker face.
I know, and I couldn't, and Doppler saw that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I did. I saw it.
It is. I mean, it is what it is. You know, like the song comes on the very first time you ever hear it, and it's just, it grabs a hold of your soul, and
it grabs you by the fucking
your soul
wheels.
But yeah, definitely. You know, and it's just like you will react to this. It's like there is no other option. You know, and that's what the song did. I
damn it, November's Doom. Give us a warning before you drop a bomb like that.
Yeah.
So I've made a promise to myself because of how hype is and how releases can be that I'm going to prevent doing pre-orders with the exception of Grip Psychopath. But I very much try not to buy and pre-order this album until I actually hear the full thing. But that track made it fucking difficult. It's making it difficult.
Yeah, I can 100% understand why.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, guys, we're just gonna go in circles if we continue this. So, we thank you for being here so that you can enjoy this with us. Don't know why you would, but go and fight us in the comments if you need. And until next time, keep rolling heavy. God damn that! I can't think straight.